Is everybody getting along, or am I seeing things? Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for Married to Medicine LA. This is season 2, episode 8. Everybody seems to be getting along. It's a little hard to take in. Anyway, Dr. Imani has come clean, basically, and let everybody know she's getting a divorce. And the funny thing was, like, literally, I mean, in a split second, all the cattiness just went away immediately. It was actually nice to actually see. All the cattiness went away. The girls are very supportive. She decides she wants to have a girls' getaway, and they were like all on board for it. And they were laughing. You know, they made her laugh, and she cried a little bit, whatever. But they told her, "We're here for you. It is what it is." You know, it did spark a fire, though. Sparked a fire. It started. Well, you see that when you have close groups of friends and something happens, anything, divorce, death, childbirth, uh, you know, anything like that, children graduating or children moving out, anything that is a life-changing situation that happens with a group of friends, it opens up everybody's eyes to the possibility of. Um, and this is no different. This happened here. Kendra was actually telling Hobart what actually went on and how it was an eye opener for them and what they be having going on. Because, you know, they've been kind of like this for the last couple days or whatever. And that's what she said. You know, when all that was going on, she said, "I just wanted to come on home and get with you real quick." I said, well, see. Mac and Britton even had a little talk. And it kind of opened up her eyes to what she got going on. That baby, you know, shit, we're going to get this thing together. You know what I mean? So, here's what it is. That's natural. Now, Imani actually did sit and talk to Idris. Sorry, not Idris. It's Idris. And he looked just, you know what? I looked at him. I said, dude, he's just cute. He looks like her mother. When I really looked at Idris. I said, oh my God, he looks just like his grandma. Yeah, if he take his glasses off, he looked like that grandmother. Well, she wore glasses too. But when I was looking, I said, he looked like grandma. But he's like a little man, you know, he's sitting over there and he ended up asking her, you know, "Are you okay?" You know? And because she was telling him, you know, that he would be seeing his dad here and there and different things like that, and when he would come in and all that. But he wasn't worried about none of that. He was worried about her and whether she was okay. It's the little boys and their mamas. That's how it is. And she let him know that it's okay to have feelings and ups and downs, and all she wanted him to do was to keep her informed. Very important. Very smart, Dr. Imani. Stay on with your children. Stay connected to your children so you know what's going on with them and you can help them. You know, you'll see the signs of things and things don't get so out of hand. It helps. So that was very smart. I love that. I love that. They decided to go, they're going to go to Palm Springs. And the thing is, each lady is planning out an event while they're there. The girls rode down on a party bus. Imani actually drove. Baby, when I tell you they had some edibles on that bus and they had themselves a ball on that damn bus ride. I wanted to be sitting over there by the bar. Right? I said, this is what I'm talking about. They were having a ball on the bus. They was cutting up. They get there. Actually, Imani got there before them. Child, she got Mark the cowboy chef, who looks like he could be Alexander Rogers' little brother. Shout out to Alexander Rogers. But he did. I said, well, look at him. He looked like a cuter, younger version of Alexander. A boy version, naturally. I love my Alex, but child, that's one of the girls, honey. That Mark the chef was a cute boy version of Alex. Well, I tell you, Alex all the time, child, what y'all don't know, Alexander Rogers is real, real tall. Real tall. If you ever meet him in person, I tell him all the time, I say, Alexander Rogers has one of the most beautiful sets of legs that you will ever see. He does. That's one of his assets. He's real tall, and he's all legs, and he's funny as shit. But, yeah, Mark was the boy version, the cute boy version of Alex. We were on board for it. We're here for it. We like Mark the chef. Anyway, hey, Alex. And Mark wasn't plagued with your femininity. Mark is the man version. He gonna get me for that. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so this was the funny thing. This I thought was the funniest thing of the whole trip. When they were sitting there, they had their little heels on and stuff. Then I noticed Leah done took her heels off, right? And then they were like, Imani, you know how she is. She know no. She said, listen, y'all all grown. I'm not playing them little games about picking rooms. I ain't got that to do. Baby, when I tell you them heifers bust out and they were and took off in 12 different directions and they went to go flying to get these rooms, hilarious. Now, Kendra didn't even get to do it because she was pumping her breast because during the ride, you know, her breast had filled up. So she was really in pain. So she was pumping her breast. So she missed out on that whole hilarity of trying to pick the rooms. Funny as hell. That was funny. I enjoyed that. I was a mess. Anyway, the next thing they did was his name was Nabit or not? Was it Nabit or Nabil? I think it was Nabil. But he was a shaman who actually came in. Dr. Imani actually hired him to come in. Something about him. Now, I don't really, do the soothsayer thing and all of that. I don't really get into that in the tarot card reading. But, I'm not judgmental in that way. Everybody, listen, everybody get down with your get down. My thing is the man up there in that cloud, honey. There's this man that be hanging out. It's a man or a woman. I don't even know if it's a woman. But there's this person that hangs out up there in the clouds that makes sure that I'm okay. That's about as deep as I go. I don't know nothing about no cards. I don't know nothing about no crystals. I don't know nothing about no singing and chanting. I know about the singing part. We do that down to the church or down to the concert or in the room. You sing your little stuff. I know about that. Gospel music. But, I don't know about no chanting and all of that. I don't know. Bringing no bells. And I don't know about all that. I'm here for it. Long as the message is love, I'm here for it. But I know the being in the clouds. That's deep as I go. But I think it's Nabil. He was a shaman, and he just had a whole feel good, like, personality. He just kind of felt good. Just even watching him through the screen door, he just had a feel good presence. So I was like, okay, cool. I was cool, and it seemed to really work for Imani, and it relaxed her and all that. So we were off to a good start with the trip. So yeah, shout out to Nabil. It was cool. All right, so dig this. She started talking about her relationship a little bit, and she was saying that one of the things that Phil had said to her was, I thought I could grow to love you. Why would you say that, Phil? Even if you felt that, why would you say that? Like, that fell into my realm of punk move. I found it to be very hurtful, and flat out, I didn't like it. I didn't like it, and don't say it no more. I don't like that. And I like Phil. I still like Phil. I think he's groovy, and I like them as a couple. I thought I liked them as a couple. But not if you saying stuff like that. That's mean. Don't say the shit no more. Anyway, moving on. Then y'all damn baby gonna see that mess. I thought I could grow to love you. Get your ass on, sit down. Anyway, moving on. So they had this naughty and nice gift exchange and pajama party. So there was a lot of rubbers and dildos and horns and things going around. Real interesting. Um, yeah. Okay. Then Jasmine. Everything was going well, and then here you go with your bullshit, Miss Jasmine. If you feel a type of way, why are you even there? Why are you there, whore? Why? She's sitting up going to do this confessional talking about how she regifted this candle to Leah. It was shady. And you knew Bravo was going to show it. Shady. I was like, girl, every time I try to like you, you just do something else stupid. Anyway, moving on. Imani gave Shanique this little siren, and then she explained it, that she's that like she's a siren, that she lets off like a loud energy, and it gets people's attention. It wasn't said to be bad or anything, but we're going to hear some more about that later, I'm sure. Then they had a hip hop stripping Santa. And of course, Jess was like, I don't like my Santa popping and locking like that. Well, I do. I like my old Saint Nick popping that. Okay, so shut up, Jasmine. Anyway, moving on. That's a good line for a song. I need to do something, honey. I like my old Saint Nick popping that. Don't try to steal it, you whores out there. I'm trying to steal it before I can record it before at Christmas time. I think that's some old filthy Christmas music. Anyway. Anyway, moving on. Um, Last thing that they were speaking about Phil again, and she said that her and Phil literally have not been intimate for 5 years. 5 years. They're getting all into her business. So it was good. This was good. And it was one of those episodes where everything felt good and everybody was really getting along. But we're going to move away from that. Because Jasmine's on the fuck shit with Leah. And Shanique, that little siren, there's going to be some more about that. But we'll catch it all next week. At least we had one good old filler episode where everybody was getting along. There was a little bit of something I've been waiting on. Miss Jasmine trying to patrol Kendra's food. That shit gonna be over next week. Watch. And for all of you all, Real Housewives of Potomac will be back August the 2nd. So get ready. Maybe it's going to be going down. All right. I'll catch y'all next week. Bye.